I mean, yeah, he did definitely gas us. And then there are some random Torgue employees right here. Why? I'm not really sure. Still not sure why the Torgue guys are killing us. There's a third guy. I was wondering why I was getting shot at still. And that is a picture of Moxie. I guess there's there's an achievement to collect 10 pictures of Moxie. I don't think I get it, but I mean, I guess I'm gonna go around and kill a bunch of people until I find them. But tell the pictures. I'm not exactly an achievement whore, so I'm not gonna cry about it.
What the hell? Ladies and gentlemen, the Vault Hunter has disappeared from the arena. I don't know where the fuck did he go? Let me educate you, Torgue. The Vault Hunter ran away. They found out they'd have to fight me, Piston, to become the #1 badass on Pandora. And they ran away like a little baby. Ran away? This is a travesty. I've got no choice. As the head of the Torgue tournament, I must officially dump the Vault Hunter on coward.
So there are some bike enemies that are in this game. We never get to ride a bike, so that kind of made me sad a little. I would have loved to have like a. Okay, never mind.
I know you ain't actually coward, but fuck that twist and it didn't make for some good TV. Still, you're gonna need a new sponsor if you want to stay in the tournament. Get to the beatdown.
So a few things. One, Torgue knows that we didn't, run away. That Piston's an asshole. But for whatever reason, he doesn't disqualify Piston. He makes us seem like a coward. Now we still have to climb up the leaderboard to become #1 badass. And I would have loved to have been riding these bikes, these cool little bikes they have. Because there's a few races. There are some challenges in this DLC that are like, oh, if you do X and Y, you'll be able to. Well, it's hard to explain without spoiling them, so I guess I won't. Tune out next time to figure out what the fuck I'm rambling about. Yeah, there's like a racing challenge. I'll tell you at least that. I won't explain much more than that. But in this racing challenge, you have to like go around obviously a track and a time limit, and the car is generally a little slower. I can never do any of the tier 3 tier 3 challenges that they have. Because it's for each challenge there's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and as you kind of assume, it gets progressively harder and harder. I don't even know what this dude is. He's just shooting at me. Like, what? Please, no. But yeah, so I would have loved to have a new bike, like have a bike thing. Oh, it'd be so cool. I mean, they keep adding different modes of vehicle, and let's see, there's one in Pirates, there's one in Hammerlock's DLC.
The #4 ranked badass lives out here. His name's Pyro Pete, and he, huge coincidence, kidnapped one of the freaking sponsors.
As Torgue's yelling at us, this fight gets a little crazy because they just keep coming out of the worm work, and at the same time there's a bunch of barrels, and if you remember, I can blow up barrels by reloading if I'm standing near it. Pretty sure I just did 2 damage by jumping on his face. So yeah, shit gets a little crazy here. That, and I have a shotgun that I feel like just running up to people and shooting them. I think it's the same shotgun from Pirates. Yeah, it's the one with the knockback.
I tell you, that Vault Hunter coward was like a child to me. I sponsored him, brought him up, and when it came down to the come down, they ran away in fear. How the mighty have fallen. Even with the whole coward thing, you're still the #5 badass on the Torgue leaderboard, and Piston's #1. You just gotta kill your way up the list, and then you'll be able to whip out your heroism and slap Piston in the face with it.
I don't want to know what heroism is a metaphor for. I don't think it's appropriate. I'm just 99% sure that is not child appropriate Torgue here. Some doll weapon. I mean, it does more damage, but it's shittier and everything besides reload speed. So yeah, we had to go save the last sponsor that coincidentally the number 4 badass has stolen for insert reason. I don't think they ever really tell you why he's kidnapped him, and I paused the game. Okay, never mind. Because I was getting a little bit of a frame skippage. Not always fun.
It's the coward! You're gonna burn! Burn, burn, burn! Flamey pits, fire in the sky. Let's talk. Fire walk with me. Fire.
So these are okay, goddamn Torgue was.
But you gotta wait until you find out where he stashed that sponsor he kidnapped. Otherwise, you can't rise up the leaderboard.
So this is the Torgue only weapon deposit area. It's a vending machine that only sells Torgue weapons, and for the most part, I don't really use Torgue because it's all explosive damage, and it's not that I don't like it. It's just at the same time, it's really hard to fire the grenade-based damage because you have to like aim it, and the bullets move slower than like every other company because they're pretty much like rockets, not actual bullets. Either rocket or like smaller grenades. So I don't know. It's not that I don't like Torgue. It's just that I don't really use a lot of Torgue weapons. And there's a bunch of dudes on like roofs. This guy's stuck inside the door. Like he hasn't actually come out of the door yet, and I somehow kill him through the door. Not really sure what's going on with some of this game. I got a lot of lag there, Jesus. These guys just get, I can't tell if the game is spawning all these guys from random locations or if they're like glitching themselves through the doors and walls. There's one guy that's over here that I, for the life of me, couldn't find until now. And he's still there on the map. Still would have loved to have been riding a bike myself. Oh, it's so cool. Where's the last guy? Okay, he did jump off his bike and into a headshot. Okay. So I think we're going to be coming up towards the guy who we can interrogate. I almost ran into that. And there's a lot of dudes in this area.
Yes, I have a warm one, but you must dance. First, start some trouble here in the beatdown, and then I will give it to you. Get to the battle board. Go, now, before the flames rise.
I think this is supposed to be like a wrestling match, like a, whatchamacallit, like satire in wrestling. You know, the crazy wackiness of a wrestling match where it's like, oh, they all have gimmicks, you know. And at one part, it's pretty cool. This party gets really creepy because Pyro Pete's very, very into fire. To the point where it's like, it's just a little farther past his gimmick into his like an obsession. Speaking of Pyro Pete, I guess I can explain it. He is one of the Surf Guardians, the only Surf Guardian that I actually kill. But it takes forever to attempt that. And I think that's in the last video, which I think there are going to be 13 question mark? Yeah, 13 videos. So this is one of the shorter DLC mission packs, whatever you wish to call them. I mean, all we have to do is just kill essentially 4 people and open a vault right from now on. I mean, if you're paying attention to the story, we're number 5 in badass on the badass rankings, and we need to get to number 1. So this is Pyro Pete's bar. This is when we first get introduced to challenges. One of the few challenge areas. Did I get a new one? I got Bullet Buccaneer. I like the hat, but the curls are a little weird because it's like straight and then goes into curls. I don't know. I think I go with blue. I don't know. No, I think I go with Hyperion. No, not Hyperion. Torgue, because we're in the Torgue DLC. So I was like, why not theme it?
Get ready to grab a beer and kick some rear, cause it's time for a beatdown bar brawl. Just pick a fight with the drunks and stay alive.
So you have 5 minutes to go around killing everyone until I think you use 5 minutes to kill everyone in the bar. So this is one of the first few challenges. It's not exactly like a specific challenge that you can, complete. If that makes any sense. It's not one of the challenges that I'm talking about, but it's hard to explain. So this is the first mission introducing that there are a ballroom fight, and then after this you can unlock a challenge. It's another mission. I don't know how this fight remembers. Unless your dad shot a bunch of people, or you, that would suck. But yeah, so after this we'll get a mission to do a challenge, which essentially is more glorified Circle of Slaughters. It's where you fight a bunch of badasses in here. And I swear there was a guy coming out of that door. We got it all. So there are more Torgue tokens. I don't think I used any of them. I think I needed an explosive weapon in the last DLC, and I didn't realize that until I was there. Which kind of really sucked. Because I don't like explosive weapons, as I mentioned. And I get a bunch of Torgue tokens, and I never actually spend them, and then it's like, oh, you need an explosive weapon to kill him, or your grenades. But your grenades aren't explosive, so go fuck yourself. It's like, oh, god damn it.
You finished Pyro Beats bullshit. Now go talk to him and he'll probably tell you he's gonna give you a sponsor. But then he'll betray you and try to kill you, and you'll have to kill him, and it will be awesome. Anything you want to add, Pete?
No. You, covered it. Thanks for that.
You are welcome.
Okay, so as it says, Tier 2 battle. God damn it, Torgue. Oh, he already mentioned that. So yeah, they have a bunch of tier fightings and tier challenges, because some of them aren't exactly fighting. I think one you have to collect a bunch of stuff, which is much harder than you expect because it's not just collecting stuff. It's not like you just run around and pick stuff up. This one is one of the harder ones because Tier 3, I think everyone's like level 50 or something, like 40, 50, which is kind of annoying because I don't actually complete any of the Tier 3s, because I'm way too underleveled to even fight level 50s, and I'm pretty sure they give you a mission, in here to go like collect bottles or something, and at the same time like half of the room is for that mission, but then for some reason they start spawning level 50 because they think I'm trying to do the badass fight, or the tier 3. So I'm in this weird situation where it's like I'm trying to kill all of the normal guys, avoiding all the level 50s who are like shredding me apart, collecting all the bottles that I need while trying to stay alive. It's so fucking annoying. I'm pretty sure they're fighting in between each other. I'm pretty sure that badass had no weapons. Like he looked like he had 2 weapons in his hand, but he didn't actually have the models. Looked odd. Yeah, so yeah, they do like giving you a lot of tokens, even though I don't actually use them. How many more guys we got left? I got one more behind me? No, it just disappeared. Okay. Must have grabbed another beer. He's like, oh, I'm gonna just chill out here, guys. Don't worry. You guys go fight. So yeah, tier 3. I leveled up.
Kick some rear,
Yeah, we've already heard that like 12 times over. See, I don't actually want to do this because it's level 50 or higher. It's like,
Time for a beatdown bar brawl! Just pick a fight with the drunks and
I don't actually want to pick a fight with these guys because they're like 51. This is the first time in the entire game we've actually got this pop up to tell us about enemy levels.